welcome back. I hope you're doing well. So yesterday, I should say, last night, I was kind of realizing I was going through a bad day. So last night, I seen something that kind of put me in a really down, emotional mood. I can't go into detail about it at all, because it's very personal. So it really put me down. And that was about 6 o'clock my time, Central Time, evening. And so I remember thinking thoughts to my star family and was saying, and this is going to sound silly, maybe, when you haven't had love practically your whole entire life, of course, there were times where you thought you had it, but in the end, you're like, what was that? And those, I'm specifically talking about relationships there. But family-wise, no, I've never had love. My mom never loved me. I don't even know who my dad is. And the one man I thought was my dad was never around. He and my mom divorced when I was 1. That's that, but something last night affected me. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I remember thinking to my star family, saying, hey, can you come and get me? Or can I come to you? Or something. I even reached out mentally to Ezekiel and said, can you at least come and snuggle with me tonight? And a lot of that might sound kind of silly, but when you don't have what all I just spoke about, you're reaching at anything that you can get, mostly. And knowing that my star family does come to me, and Ezekiel does come to me, I thought I'd ask. So I did, of course. And I do not remember if I had body vibrations last night or another night and I forgot. I don't know, but it seems like they did occur. But last night I was awoke with a familiarity of being lifted off the bed. And I was awake enough to feel it happen. And it's kind of funny because last night I thought I wouldn't get a visit. Something told me it's probably not going to happen. I don't know why I was thinking that. It woke me up and I remember laying there thinking, oh, okay, I'm lifted. And I don't remember where my hand was, but I think it was on the back of my hand or something. I can't remember. And again, I'm touching the bed. So I knew my body was still on the bed, but I think my soul detached. Of course, I don't know how that works, and I still might be wrong, but that's the best way I can describe it. So when I realized I was lifted, in my thoughts were saying, please take me, take me, I want to go. And it was just like I kind of froze there. And I remember thinking, I'm going to lay here for as long as I can to be as awake as I can be, in hopes that I can remember this. And I want to say I even thought, please let me remember this. They didn't. They put me to sleep. I don't remember it. That's as far as I remember, actually. And then this morning, thoughts of last night, the things that really hurt me, really hit me this morning. And I was very, very sad. The situation that hurts me has hurt me for a while. And this isn't an intimate relationship. So I'm not even talking about a love interest in any way. But it affected me greatly. And I was really, really sad this morning. And I'm just like, there is a solution to the incident that does hurt me. But the solution doesn't happen, and that solution is not by me, it's by somebody else, and they can easily fix the situation, but they choose not to. And so that hurts too. And I kind of just wanted to tell everybody to stay away from me that is involved in that situation. I just want to say, stay away. my situation, I cannot. I feel maybe I can. I don't know. I'm thinking about, I'm sorry, you guys are going to be left in the dark, and this might not even make sense to you. But as I've said in other videos, that my videos for this YouTube was strictly as like a diary to myself. And to some point they still are, although they have spilled over into many other things. So I kind of go back and forth in looking at my videos sometimes, and it kind of shocks me sometimes where I'm like, oh, I forgot I did that one. But yes, the thing that hurts me can be easily fixed, but it's not. And so that causes more trauma to me. And it does create, trauma sounds so drastic and so deep, but it actually is. It really is. And I have to heal myself of this situation pretty often. Last night, I think it was last night, it might have been this morning, my days tend to bleed off and on, that I kept thinking repeatedly, it's their path, not mine. It's their path, not mine. It's their path, not mine. Those words seem so easy to be said, but I was hoping that, okay, I'm going to repeat it so often that it will actually be okay. But talking to coworkers today kind of helped. Something is telling me that I need to go on a extreme healing journey, because my life since birth has been so traumatic, and the situation that I'm talking about right now is ongoing. And it's hard to heal yourself when something is ongoing. Now I can see where something happened in the past and it's not ongoing now. You can heal from that. Maybe not immediately, but you can start and keep trying. So it's really difficult, and at times where I feel better about the situation and another time arises from that situation, I find, oh wait, I have not healed that yet. I thought I did, but I didn't. It's still pretty painful. I still find myself asking my star family to help me and guide me. I did say that plenty today in my thoughts. Can you please help me and guide me through this situation? Can you please help me and guide me to heal in a better way? Please help me and guide me. I had said that several times today, and even out loud right now. And I do know they help. I will say that. I do know they help. There's been other circumstances where situations in my life was very extreme. And I know they've helped me. And I mean, without a doubt, I know they've helped me, because what I needed help in, actually something came to me to help me. And that situation probably would not have came to me if I was not in that situation. I know that sounds fishy too. I will just say, I'll just say this so you won't be left in confusion on this thing that I was just talking about. I was in a kind of like the same situation that I can't talk about. And I was very, very low. And it was after my awakening. I didn't know how much lower I could go, but the level I was in was traumatic, because it still is, because I'm talking about the same thing. But at that time, I don't want pity. Don't take it as I want pity, because I do not. I tried to unalive. And I remember thinking, if I don't get a job quick, I will do that, because I cannot be here anymore. The day I was going to do that, a job interview popped up and I got the job. and I was able to leave a month later. In so many ways did that save me. But it was so much trauma to me that I couldn't take no more. And I've had trauma my whole life. So there's a point in your life where you're like, done. You're so done. I'm just done. I've had enough. And I do know there's others that have had it worse than me. I do know that, without a doubt. And I'm not saying, their life is any less. I'm not saying mine's better. But my life is my life, and their life is their life. And what they feel that they can go on, I cannot. So I don't sit around and think like that. All I feel is pain and trauma, sadness, And so when I think about people saying that, oh, it could be worse, it could be. I don't want it to be. But that's not how I think of it. I think of, I've had a lifetime of this, I don't want any more. And so not everybody thinks the same. And we're not in everybody's shoes to say of any type of comparison. So that's all I'm going to say about that situation. This whole video is about the same situation stretched out over a long time. I think that my Star family knows. I feel like they feel my pain and sorrow, and I know without a doubt that they still come and help me. Of course, they still come around. But on a good note, I have been trying to refinance my car for almost 2 weeks now, and I even blew up on a lady today, but I felt bad afterwards. But it was like they would say, oh, we have the last bit of information that we need. We should get the ball rolling. And then it was the same day later or the next day early or whatever. Oh, we need to do one more thing. Well, this has been going on for almost 2 weeks. And today is when I lost it. And finally, we fixed it. We finished it. So my car is now refinanced. My ex has taken off. And my payment went down almost $300. It was $270. In which that helps me greatly. And I actually, back on track, I actually thought of a better way to get around in my apartment after surgery. And I'm sitting there today at work. Why didn't I think about that sooner? I have to get a wheelchair because I don't want to clump around in here on crutches. And then how am I going to transport food from the kitchen to here on crutches? Both your hands are going to be on the crutches. Then it hit me. I can get a knee scooter, but not put my knee on it because I can't put weight on that leg at all. Period. Even my knee, I can't put weight on it because it still affects my hip. I can't stand on it because that affects my hip. But I can sit on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think about that? I can sit on that and scoot around. The wheelchair going from my kitchen to the bathroom where my big metal rack is, the wheelchair will not fit through that entryway that goes into the bathroom. It'd be too wide. And then from my bedroom into the bathroom would be an issue also. Well, not really. The knee scooter would be so much better, and I would be able to get in and out of the shower better because I was thinking last night, getting out of the shower, I'm looking around, and I'm like, what am I going to put down on the floor chair-wise for me to get out on? And then I'm like, well, yeah, I can get out on one foot, which would be difficult, but I think I could do it. Turn around somehow on one foot and sit on the toilet. I can do that. But then I thought I could do the knee scooter too. It's got a brake on the handle, so it can't go away. I could put food in the basket that's on the knee scooter. I can hook things on the handlebars because I've done that. I've had a knee scooter after my Achilles tendon surgery. So I'm familiar with all of that. And so I'm like, yay. I can easily come in here with a knee scooter up to the couch and get off and sit on the couch. A wheelchair, you had to get out of it and teeter around, and there's hardly any way on each side of my coffee table. It's too narrow for a wheelchair. So a new scooter would be perfect. So I'm excited that I had thought of that. And I've got this whole place area. I had this whole place mentally prepped for surgery because I have actually, I don't know where it's at. I had a lap tray that had like 2 legs you put on each side of your hips, and it's like a tray. You can do computer work on it, eat on it, or whatever. I'm going to get a lot of scrapbooking things because I want to do that. I can do computer, put my computer on it and edit my videos. I have a TV tray that I could put over here at night, put my cell phone on my drinks, my medicine, and my laptop when I'm not using it. That is handy because I don't have side tables. And the coffee table is in an area where mouse would get on and knock my cup down, knock my medicine down, etc., etc. So I could do all of it over here. I don't know why I'm going through all of this with you, but hey, maybe it would help somebody with the ideas that I have. Just thinking ahead of time. So this one is going to be long. I don't think I will edit it tonight. It is showing 19 minutes long. Of course, when I edit it, it's not that long. And I don't have a lot to cut out, so I might attempt to try to edit it tonight. We'll see. But I'm going to end this here, and I'm sorry for the gloomy beginning of this video, but I try. Just know that I try, and the point is not giving up. So I love you guys tremendously, and I'm going to send you love, light, and peace. Bye.